So, where are we?
We are somewhere in the middle of New South Wales.
Yeah. So we're just kind of in the middle of nowhere. We'll show you the outside a little bit. There's nothing that way, and there's about nothing that way, and there's just nothing that way. So it kind of looks like we're like in the Bible. That's what we said earlier, that like the skies look really cool, and like there's just rocks in all the farms, and we just, you know, not very like America, but you know. So we're driving to the Budawang National Park.
Yes.
This morning we had a nice breakfast, but before that we had quite the debacle. So last night we're just driving towards this way. We found a campground that was free, and we were like, well, let's not question that.
And we got on this one road towards Braidwood, and
we were like, next time we see a gas station.
It was a 54-mile road.
Yeah.
Mind you, we had half a tank of gas left, and we had driven at least like 100 and like something miles with the first half tank of gas.
Yeah, and we were like, well, next time we see a gas station, we should stop.
Guess who didn't see a gas station for 54 miles?
So we stopped like a couple times to look at the stars because they were so pretty last night.
You could see the whole Milky Way.
It was so cool. And then we got like, we started to get close to our campsite, and it was just this really, really long dirt road. And we just ran out of gas.
We didn't actually run out of gas, but it was like, it dropped very quickly. Like, the first half we had for so long, and then like the last like quarter tank just dropped so fast, and then the light came on, and it kept going off and on, and we were like, shoot, this is a problem.
Yeah.
And at this point we had no
middle
service,
of nowhere,
because we were like having like bars and then not having bars, and at this point though it became a dilemma. We just had absolutely no service.
Yeah.
And I would like click on like near gas stations, and just like nothing would come up because there was just nothing nearby. Like the closest one was like 24 miles away, and we were like, great.
So we ended up getting really stressed out, and so we turned on the road that our campsite was on, and we didn't actually make it all the way down the road. We were like, okay, let's just pull over on the side of the road, and that way if someone sees us and like knocks on the door and is like, hey, you can't park here, then we'd be like, hey, we don't have any gas, can you help us with that? You know?
Then we'll stop parking here.
Yeah. So, but that didn't happen. Nobody bothered us.
Which was also okay.
So we learned that if you're far enough in the middle of nowhere, you can just park on the side of the road and no one's going to bother you, pretty much. We both had multiple dreams about
potential
what to
solutions.
do.
And one of my solutions worked.
What was the solution, Katie? Tell them.
So there was, at the end of this like really, really long road that had no turnoffs, it just like comes to an end at some point and turns onto the highway.
Yeah.
And in my dream, there was a gas station at the end of the road.
Yeah.
Turns out there was actually a gas station at the end of the road.
Yes.
And we didn't really think we had enough gas to get there because
the gas
light was
flashing.
On.
Yeah.
And it was like, clearly you need gas right now. And it was like probably like another
in 2 miles.
Turn right onto Kings Highway toward
to
Bateman's
the gas
Bay.
station. But we got back up the dirt road and we're like, okay, we're just gonna drive down this road, and if we run out of gas, then we're on like a road off the highway, and like someone will pass by, we'll figure something out, we can walk somewhere and get help from somebody.
Yeah.
We were like, okay.
No.
And so we were going down, we were going down this road, and we were like, okay, like this is fine, like
it was just a lot of like dirt roads and like hills.
And there was a lot of road work, so we were like, okay, if this is the spot that we like break down, like there's a lot of road work, people over here, like someone will be able to help us.
Yeah.
And then we passed this part, and we started to get service back, and we're like, okay, great, we're going closer to civilization. And then we hit the hills.
Yeah.
And if any of you watchers have ever seen The Little Engine That Could, he really thought he could.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? He did.
The little juicy van that could. And you know what?
We did.
Could. We made it all the way.
And we did. We got to the gas station.
This little town called Braidwood.
I really just did not think we were going to make it to that gas station, and we just did. Thanks, Gigi.
Yes, really thanks, Gigi. You really helped us there. There was a lot of praying that went into that, and you know what? We just made it, so.
We did make it.
So that's just awesome. And also the speed limits get really high here, but we were going like 20 kilometers an hour, which is like 15 miles an hour, I think. Something like that. Like the
ridiculous.
whole time
Something
to this.
ridiculous. I'm
And
pretty sure it's like 14 miles per
Yeah.
hour or something like that.
And the speed limit would be like 110 kilometers per hour. And we're just going like
So
20. So people just kept passing us. Although no one questioned why in the world we were going so slow, and you would think they would, but they just didn't. So
I wouldn't really question it.
yeah. Anyway, so that was the story for the day. That was
That's
the
the
dilemma.
road.
Yep.
That's it. That's the one.
That's the road right there.
That's the horrible road that we almost died on.
Can't really see it, but we did almost die on that road. So because there was of our immense stress, we ate the chocolate that we bought at the Canadian airport.
It was the stress chocolate.
It was the stress chocolate. We need to buy some more stress chocolate just
in case. Ah, it's Glenmore.
Yes,
Wow.
there's Glenmore Road right
You
there.
just really never get away from home, do you?
No, you really just don't. So
Oh, also,
Turn right onto Kings Highway toward Bateman's Bay.
we're like Katie's over here and she's driving, and she's on the right side, and then we're driving on the left side of the road, which is weird, but you know.
you get used to it. And honestly, it's not difficult. Like,
Yeah.
I really just thought it was going to be way more of a, like, life issue. And, it's just,
It's
not
not
hard at
really
all.
because it's like exactly opposite, you know?
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Wilson Street.
Yep, so that's pretty much the end of the vlog.
Yep.
Anyway, thanks for watching.